But what else I want to wrap? Oh, shout out to my school teachers who are in the building. Can y'all give them a hand, please? Cause y'all heard me talking about the chalk and shit. I understand. I feel you because you know this comedy shit ain't kicking off like you think it is. You know it's got me here in Yogi Bear's cave. So you know y'all thinking I seen him on BET. You didn't. Okay, you didn't. So you know I had to get a real job as a DC public school teacher in Southeast Washington. Yeah. Yeah. No. Don't clap. Don't clap. That wasn't why I said it. Separate your hands from themselves. No, it ain't nothing wrong with Southeast. You're right. But it's everything ain't right in Southeast neither, nigga. Let's not, you know, they're not finished on Alabama Avenue. Part of it looks like Mitchellville, but the other part, pow, it's still going on. Don't trip. They're not finished. I'm not even gonna go into that because when the soldiers went to Iraq, you didn't ask about where they went, so I'm not gonna share that part. But let me just say this: being a teacher is difficult. And some of it I know it's my fault. You know, I'm that cool teacher, Mr. Brown got Nike boots and he wears his hat to the back, so it's my fault. But at the same time, it's difficult because I grew up with a lot of the parents of these badass kids. So, you know, little Paquise running down the hallway. Now, there's too many black people in here for y'all to laugh openly at Paquise, all right? There's only one exit out this bitch. Anyway. So Paquise is running down the hallway and I jack him up like, hey, stop running. Hold on, you Black Mike, son, ain't you? Your father got some good weed, man. Take your time, all right? Tell him I ain't forgot. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. The weed wasn't that good. But I'm going to wrap it up with this because these kids, you know, I try to be the good teacher. I try to do for them. But I feel like they take advantage, and I gave them a test. Now, this test was fill in the blank with a word box. Yeah, see, they laugh because they know that's pretty fucking generous of me. I know. Now, the sentence was, my homework was a blank because I had no pencil. Now, the answer was challenge. My homework was a... Motherfucker, you the closest nigga to me, I gave the answer out. I'm not even fucking with you. You got glasses on in the cave, nigga. I'm not fucking with you. Nobody finna get shot over this comedy, nigga. But the sentence was, my homework was a blank because I had no pencil. The answer was challenge. My homework was a challenge because I had no pencil. Of course, Paquise turns his in. My homework was a bitch. Yes. B-I-C-H, ladies and gentlemen. I gave him partial credit because he used it right in the sentence, but that's still neither here nor there. So I decided that, you know what, I'm going to take these kids out of their element. So I took them away from the hood. I said, you know what, I'm going to take y'all to the farm. Not dairy farms, but to the farm. Now, in this farm, there were a bunch of animals and stuff. But I pulled Paquise aside because I said, look, see that one goose right there? It runs the whole farm. I mean, it was quack and pinching animals, and they were all running. I said, see that one is not always the biggest animal. That one goose runs the farm. He looked at me and he was like, Mr. Brown, my mother said Great Goose runs my father. I said, so you know what, come here, let's see what you really know, since you was a smart ass. And I cussed at him because he needed that at that point. So I said, all right, let's see what you really know. What's 5 times 3? He was like, 15. I said, all right, what's 12 times 5? He was like, Mr. Brown, 60. I'm like, all right, well, you got your math down. Let's move on to language arts. Paquise, what comes at the end of a sentence? He looked me dead in the face and said, at the end of a sentence comes an appeal. I'm gonna let that sink in because Law and Order's on every night, coming on 10, SVU. But I appreciate the laughs. I got a website, want y'all to check it out, doodlehbrown.com. Man, ain't nobody pull out paper or iPhone or nothing. Fuck y'all. Okay, well actually hold on, because the website's not on right now. You know, Washington Gas, Pepco, they come first, and you know, some of my bills are starting to change colors inside the envelope as we speak. See, that laugh over there is from somebody who done had their shit cut off before. You know, it's yellow means hurry up and pay, red means we're gonna show up soon. And then you stand in the tub like, no, this water gonna get hot. It's gonna get hot. Somebody flush a toilet or something. And then this double dutch just to hit all the right spots and shit. But actually, the website is on. Y'all check it out. It's been a pleasure. Picasso. That's all right, join. I appreciate your time. Y'all take it easy.